Hi, today is May 18th and it is Put on Purple Day in order to raise awareness for lupus. I am a lupus patient, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you have seen me talk a little bit now and then or mention that I have systemic lupus. Today I'm going to be showing you a fun and cute way of doing your eyeshadow in a purple smoky eye. I also have my little purple top on. I have my purple butterfly ring. After recording the video, I'm going to be doing my nails in this pretty purple color, and this is by Gospar, and it is a brand that Target is showing for the next few months. Target has a new program where they pick different brands from little companies around the country and they're highlighting them, and this is the purple that I'm going to use. So let's get started on the makeup. Now I've already done my foundation and I have put on blush, so that's all done. And if you'd like to know how I do my foundation, you can refer to the video, I think it's the one before this, two before this, that show my basic foundation routine. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to take this clip, and it's not purple, but it's close enough. It's a really bright pink. I'm going to be using this palette by Wet n Wild, and I figured that I would use it because this is pretty available in the United States, and it is called the Petal Pusher palette. I'm also going to be using the Brulee color by Wet n Wild, and unfortunately I need a shimmery pink, purple, but I don't have one in a color that's available here in the States. But this one is by MUA, and if you do a little searching you can find a really pretty shimmery purple. And for my base, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and the color that I'm using is Painted Purple, and that's it. Okay, so I have my makeup on, other makeup on, as I said, and I'm going to just kind of check here because I just put a little concealer before I started. Now I also have my Baby Lips by Maybelline, which is a really nice lip balm, and it is a tinted purple, so I thought that kind of went with the whole scheme. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Maybelline Tattoo, and just with my finger I'm going to take some right on it, and I'm going to just place it right onto my eyelid. And what I do is once I start feeling the brow bone, I stop. I don't go all the way up because I'm going to be putting some more colors on that, and it just wouldn't make sense for me for this look to go all the way up. The reason that you put a base on is so that the other colors last longer, and it gives your eye more dimension and sort of a pop. Okay, and tighten that. And I have a little wet wipe that I'm wiping my fingers. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my palette. I'm going to be taking this flat eyeshadow brush, and this is the Sigma Eye Shading E55, and I'm going to be working with this side of the palette where it is really purple. I'm going to pick up the crease color right onto that, and I'm going to tap it off. And when you're using the Wet n Wild, I would suggest, well, any shadow, to really tap it off so that you don't have fallout right away. Now I'm going to take this and sort of start going in the center and tapping on the color onto my brow bone. Now when I first do this, it sort of looks a bit crazy, but we're going to be doing a lot of blending and applying other colors too. And I'm going to take that and just tap it. And I'm trying to be careful to not go past like this mark, because if I go too low it's going to drag my eye down. Tap that right into there. And you don't need to do any blending yet because we're going to do that in a little bit. I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. Just tap it right into the brow bone. And because my eyes are hooded, a little hair there, I went up a little bit higher because I want this dark color to be shown. Now see here, I went a little too far, so I'm just sort of wiping it off with my finger. That's a nice thing about the Wet n Wild colors, is that they're really pigmented, but they give you, you can play with them a lot, and they're really blendable. Just like that. Then I'm going to take, excuse me, this color by MUA. And it is a really pretty lilac purple, and it has a shimmer. So if you do not have this color, just look for something similar to that. And I'm going to use a different brush, but it's also going to be a flat brush like that. And this is a Sephora eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take some of that and tap it onto my brush, tap it off, and I'm going to go right in the center of my eyelid, right here. And I do that to give it sort of a pop. And I just tap it on. And what I'm doing is sort of taking the space of where the pupil is, and just highlighting that. Now you can go into the inner corner, that's the inner corner, with a color like this. This is a NYC color, this is a jumbo pencil by NYX, and you can highlight the inner corner, and that's a very pretty look. The only reason I'm not doing it is that I've been having some problems with my Sjogren's syndrome, and that is another disease that I have because of my lupus. And basically my eyes have been just so dried out that I've had a lot of problems even wearing my contacts. So I don't want to put anything by the tear ducts and irritate them anymore. Okay, now I'm going to take this blending brush, and this is the Sigma Taper Blending E40, and I'm going to start right here on the top by the brow bone, and I'm going to blend that out. And what I'm doing is I'm not blending out the color, I'm blending out the harsh line. Just like that. And I'm not really touching over here, I'm just touching by the brow bone, just to kind of get rid of that really harshness that I had there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my eyelid, and I'm going to take another flat eyeshadow brush, and this is the Brulee color in Wet n Wild, and it looks like that. This is a dupe of the MAC Brulee. If you have the MAC Brulee, you can use that. And I'm just going all along the brow bone, but I'm not going over here, just like the outer portion of it. And I just tapped and then blended. And this is another color that you can put into the inner corner here, but like I said, I'm staying away from that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here for a second and sort of blend this dark purple here on this eye, because it looks like I have too much there. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to pick up that color that I put in my crease, but I'm going to use this brush, and it is a flat eyeliner brush, and you can use any flat eyeliner brush you have. I'm going to pick up some of that, and I'm going to line the bottom lashes, and I just sort of lightly drag it along, and I'm going in about 3/4 of the way, just like that. Just like that. Then I'm going to line my top lashes, and I'm going to use the Physicians Formula. They actually call these shimmer strips, but they are gel liners. And the color in the middle of this one is purple, and that's the one I'm going to use. And my brush. There's my brush. So what happens when you have too many brushes is that you lose track of them. I'm looking for my eyeliner brush, and I can't find the exact one I'm looking for, so I'm going to use this brush, which is by Sonia Kushak, and it's actually a concealer brush, but I use it a lot for lining. I'm going to tap that in there, and you don't have to shake it off because it's cream. I was ready to do that. And I'm going to start in the outer corner, and just drag this along the top lash line right about the same length that I did the bottom, so about 3/4 in, like that. Now you can take your finger and pull and then line it like that. I've come to be able to just kind of leave my eye open, and for me I prefer it that way because the less pulling on my eye, the better to prevent wrinkles. But if you can't do that, that's fine. And there are days when my hands are a little more shaky, like just now. I didn't do that right. And I need to pull on my eyelid a little bit, and that's fine. Just like that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And of course, can't find the eyelash curler. Here it is. Curler. And this is a Sally Hansen eyelash curler that I use all the time. If you don't want to curl your eyelashes, you don't have to. This is just something that I like to do. And then I'm going to be using my current favorite mascara, and it's by Tarte. It's the Lights Camera Lashes, and it also has a purple little container. So how can you go wrong with that, right? And then I'm going to put some mascara on the top lashes first, and then the bottom. And this is a pretty color to do not only today when it's put on Purple Day, but to put on for a date night or a special occasion. I find makeup fun. It's sort of therapeutic for me, especially feeling sick a lot. There's some days that I just can't do much. But if I could sit behind my vanity and put a little makeup on, sort of play around, it perks my spirits up, makes me feel good. And there's some days that I just can't do anything, and that's understandable. Like the last 2 days were pretty bad. I did go out a little bit, but I didn't have the energy that I wished that I had, but it's not too bad today. Okay, so there's the mascara. So that is basically it. That's the purple smoky eye that I've done for you, and it's pretty similar to the way I usually do my purple smoky eyes. I love purple in general, and I think I love it even more because purple and orange are two colors that represent the disease that I have, which, like I said, is lupus. I happen to have systemic lupus. I have been officially diagnosed since 2008, and it's been a pretty rough journey, but I have an amazing husband and family that helped me along the way, and I have some really special friends in my life that always remember to keep me smiling and help me laugh. So if you are interested in learning more about lupus, please visit the lupus website at www.lupus.org, or you can Google the Lupus Research Institute, I believe it is, and I will put some other links down in the down bar because right now I have a little fog and can't remember every single thing. But I just wanted to tell you that if you know someone that has lupus, be kind to them. We don't want to be babied, and we don't want to be pitied, but we want to be understood. And remember that just because today I may look nice and I may have my hair sort of nice, doesn't mean that I'm not suffering with pain or other things going on with my body. Try to be understanding, because this is a very serious illness, and we have had quite a few people since the month of November last year that have lost their lives to this disease. And I know this video today, I'm trying not to make it a Debbie Downer, but I do want to talk about the facts that it is serious, and we need to raise more awareness and to let more people know that we're here, we have a voice, and we need to be heard. So I hope that you have a great day. I send a very special hug, gentle hug, and lots of love to my loopy brothers and sisters out there, and to the rest of you I send a lot of love to. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.